Hello everybody, welcome back to another video for the day. Now we're going back into r/Tales of Neckbeard because everybody likes those good old-fashioned story times. Beforehand, if you haven't already, be sure to slam the like button, leave a comment down below during the video, start up a good old discussion. If you haven't already, and I know 59% of you aren't, subscribe to the channel. Our first story comes to us from username Lucy29. A neckbeard kept harassing me until I punched him in the face and broke his nose. Sorry if my English sucks, but I will try to do my best as to make this post understandable. I decided to post all of my neckbeard experiences after watching myself. I love seeing myself just randomly in post videos on YouTube and neckbeard, and said to myself, why the heck not, and thought this was the perfect one to start with. Okay, no lie, I honestly really love running into people who like my stuff. Get comfortable, this will be a long story. The cast of the story is this. Me, 19-year-old bisexual girl. My brother, 23-year-old straight. He was kind of a neckbeard at the time, but I helped him get out of that gross phase. Alice, 20-year-old thespian and my girlfriend at the time. And our neckbeard Marco, a 25-year-old, almost 300 pounds, short, full beard, greasy hair, and smells like a fish that's been living for 100 years eating shit. All of this started last year when I was 17 years old. One day, I was at my kickboxing practice and I fall on the ground and hurt my back. I was in pain, so I called my brother to come get me as I was really tired to take the bus. He was at home with Marco playing video games, as he told me, when they arrived in my brother's car. OMFG, the car smelled like shot, like darn, my back really hurt, but the smell was hurting me more. I smelt it before I even get in the car, and when I get in the car, Marco introduced himself and started to talk again with my brother. I put my headphones back on to listen to the girl in red, and I heard Marco saying something like I shouldn't be playing sports like kickboxing because it was only for strong men, and my brother should just make me change it or stay at home studying. So I took my headphones off and the conversation went like this. You know I can hear you, right? Yeah, I just think you should be more like your kind. Kind? Seriously, dude? I'm not a puppy. My kind? Yeah, I mean female. Girls can do whatever they enjoyed, and you shouldn't be judging anyone. That's so sexist to say that. There's no sport just for a man, no sport for a woman. Sports is for everyone. I can do whatever the frick I want, and my brother can't change it because it's my life. Then I put my headphones back on and just ignored him after that. My brother dropped him at his home, and me and my brother went home. Everything was fine until I got a request on Instagram, and it was from Marco. I accepted it but didn't follow him back. I think he got my Instagram from my brother. He texts me and asks me how everything is going, and he didn't mean to be offensive in my brother's car. I told him it's okay. Then he liked all of my pictures on Instagram and then asked me about my pic of me kissing Alice's neck I posted on Instagram without a caption, just a heart and tagging Alice. We didn't have a lot of pictures together as she was shy and didn't like to post much for herself. You should take that down. What the frick? Why? People will think you're a thespian and she's your girlfriend. She is my girlfriend. Wait, are you a thespian? No, I am bi. You know you can't like both gender. You are just confused. I didn't answer that and ignored him. He started to hang out more with my brother and come over to our home to play, and I just ignored him and also muted his messages on Instagram. One day, I finished my kickboxing practice and found Marco waiting for me outside. Hey Marco, what are you doing here? Are you here with my brother? No, I was just near and thought you might want to ride. Me really creeped out. No, thank you. I am waiting for Alice. It's okay. I can wait for her and take both of you to eat somewhere. I pay for the ladies. No, thank you. Me and Alice already have a plan. You know she is a jerk for leaving you waiting here alone. She's not a jerk, but you're just here early. I don't even know why. You can go and I'll wait. I saw her already. She was on the other side of the street and he waved at me. Here she is. I take back what I said. You both are so beautiful. I will die to see you kissing. I looked at him in a disgusted face and just walked away and hugged Alice as she arrived. She asked me about him and I told her I'll tell you later, and then he freaking started to follow us. Your friend is following us. I looked back and asked him, what do you want? I told you already, I am busy. Why are you so rude? I am just trying to be nice. Okay, just leave us alone. I started to walk faster and told Alice to walk fast and ignore him. We went to a McDonald's because it's Alice's favorite place. I ordered a salad and water, and for Alice, a double cheeseburger, fries, and beer. Yeah, we can drink alcohol in Italy once we are 18. Marco somehow followed us and and sat at the table with us and took a fries from Alice and said, "Thought you didn't like this type of food." Did you just follow and stalk us? I'll be honest with you, I always wanted 2 girlfriends. Would you be mine? I will spoil you, and you clearly need a man to defend you. This fricker tried to take both of mine and Alice's hand. I took my hand back and pushed him and said, "Get the frick out of here or I will kick your butt. I will leave you alone, but at least can you make out in front of me and I will leave you alone." I was already done with his butt and I punched him in the face and he tried to punch me back. "Bart, with your 300 pounds of fat, seriously, you trying to punch me?" I knocked him down already and wanted to continue, but Alice held me and grabbed me out of there as everyone was watching what happened. When we were out, Alice calmed me down and I told her everything as she didn't even know who he was. When I got back home and blocked him and told my brother everything. My brother told me he is sorry for what happened and he will make sure Marco doesn't bother me anymore. I don't know what happened between them, but my brother after that told me that he cut all of his contact with him. Sorry if this was long. I have other neckbeard stories. I will be posting them soon. Feel free to ask me anything if you can't understand something. Basically, Neckbeard kept harassing me and my girlfriend until I punched him in the face and broke his nose. Good job, got a nice punch. Our next story comes to us from username Bottle of Fries. Neckbeard coworker tries to propose to me via Instagram. Okay, so this happened a few days ago and I'm still at a loss of words at this rudeness, but I guess it might be an interesting story to tell here. So since about a year, I have been working my first job at a design company and there was this one guy, a programmer, who had, let's just call it a reputation. During my first week at my job, the other designers in my team already told stories about him. Stories about how he would follow my female workers when they would leave work because they had the same way home anyways. He would just randomly log out at the same time as said coworkers, but would also often run after them to catch up to them if they managed to leave without him noticing immediately. My direct supervisor even told me how he barched at her on Instagram for dating an attractive man and therefore being shallow. They told me how he was creepy, smelly, and overall disgusting, and honestly, I believed that they were just bullying him because no one would actually be that creepy, right? Wrong. This guy, let's just call him Stinkbeard, was on holiday for the first weeks when I started working there, but when he came back, it immediately became clear that my coworkers were not making up stories. One day, I came to work and the entire floor smelled weird, as if someone had put spoiled yogurt onto the heater and just left it there over the weekend. When I asked my coworkers about it, they just laughed and said, "Well, that's just Stinkbeard. His smell was even worse when you got up close and would bring tears to my eyes every time he had to come into my office to fix the Wi-Fi or some other BS." Over the year, I got to know him and his antics a bit better. He would always wear the exact same clothes, same jacket, same ripped up pants, same Deadpool shirt, no matter how hot or cold it was outside. He was the only one to work in a room on his own because no one could put up with his smell. He would go after every single woman at my company, except for our CEO's girlfriend, which might be a reason why he wasn't fired earlier, and after a while, it was my turn. Now, I do stand out a bit from my other female coworkers due to the fact that I have a very underdeveloped body and look a lot younger than I actually am. I am 22, but I look like I'm 17. This apparently was some sort of turn on for the guy because immediately after finding me on Instagram, he started telling me about how cute I was and looked like his favorite lolly and blah blah blah. I didn't block him then because I am always kind of scared of being too mean to people, and he was still working in the room next to me and I didn't want him to confront me about it in person. When he first tried awkwardly flirting with me, I immediately told him that I wouldn't ever date him because I am philophobic and thus absolutely not interested. Still, I kinda tried to help him since I was feeling bad for him. I told him how to better approach women, how he would definitely stay away from those already in relationships, and how he should consider washing his clothes and himself more often, etc. He never really took that advice to heart, at least not the washing part, but at least he stopped trying to follow me home. Now, a few weeks ago, our boss finally decided that enough was enough and he fired him. I don't know how it is in other countries, but over here when you're fired, you are still employed for about a month-ish so that you have time to prepare, search for something new, or apply for financial support. When he found out about it, he immediately told me and I was honestly looking forward to not having to deal with him anymore. Something you need to know at this point is that I have a very, very bad relationship with my family, as they have abused me for years, completely destroyed my self-esteem, and have given me a lot of mental problems that I have to deal with to this day. So last Friday after work, my grandpa decided that it would be an amazing idea to harass me over the phone and bring me to the point where I was just sitting in my room crying like mad. I posted about it on my Instagram story. Stupid idea, I know, but I just really needed to vent at the time. This is what I put into my story. I want a freaking family that loves me. Is that so much to ask? Is it so hard to be nice to me? And his glorious response came seconds after. Man, your family sounds rough. No wonder you are the way you are. Would you like to have nice in-laws? I had to translate this into English since he wrote it in German. I was honestly dumbfounded at this, but finally found the courage to block him after that. Luckily, I'm on a 5-day vacation now, so I will never see him again, as he will already have left the company when I come back. Funny side note at the end, during the time when he wasn't blocked yet, he tried to worm himself into my vacation plans and trying to convince me to let him hang out with me and my best friend, who will be staying with me during these days because we're planning her wedding together. I honestly don't know what he expected to happen had I actually allowed him to tag along, but I just find the thought of that creepy, smelly man trying to help my best friend pick her wedding dress to be funny as heck. And with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you would like to be absolutely amazing and supportive for the channel and future content, be sure to slam the like button. Let me know down below what you liked about the video, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.